Hello, hey everyone. Welcome everyone, and so excited to be back again. And today I am running one of my special edition. I am doing a monthly series, trying to spread more awareness about the different holidays, the big holidays that we have on a month by month basis. So this is a very special edition that I'm going to be running like every month. And this with this I'm going to be talking what the month is all about. Like, for example, we'll start off with the month of February, and coming the first week of March, I will talk about the what is special about the month of March and what are the different big holidays that we have in the month of March. All right. So here I'm going to start off with talking to you guys a little bit about the month of February itself. I'm sure you guys want to know about it, like how did it come into existence, what is the history behind the month of February, and that's something you will get to know by watching this video. And then obviously stay tuned for like the big holidays. I'm going to be talking about the Valentine's Day. I'm going to be talking about the Mardi Gras and also the Black History Month. What is it and what is the significance about like, for example, Black History Month? What is the significance of Mardi Gras? What is the significance of Valentine's Day, right? So starting very quickly, I'm going to keep these videos very short, limit them to 10 to 15 minutes at max. um, all right. Now, talking about the month of February itself, the month February was added to the Roman calendar in 713 BC. The length of the month changed over time, and at one time it had as few as 23 days. Now that says something, right? So when Julius Caesar remade the Roman calendar, the month was assigned 28 days during normal years and 29 days during the leap years, which occurred in every 4 years. So that is about the month of February. And then there is like, some of the facts about the month of February. It is the shortest month of the year, which we all know. The Welsh call February as Y Miss Back, which means little month. It is the third month of winter, and in the southern hemisphere, February is a summer month, the equivalent of August. All right. The month is named for Latin word of februm, which means purification. All right. Together with January, it was the last of the months added to the Roman calendar. All right. The largest American sporting event of the year, which just passed, and I'm sure you guys have watched some of the special editions that I did on Super Bowl, is held in February. Right. So that is about the month of February. Now I'm going to talk to you guys about, what else do we have in the month of February. And I'm going to quickly show you a quick notes that I have written down here. I hope you guys are able to see this. So the month of February has the Chinese New Year, which you can watch a special edition for. We have the National Freedom Day, we have the Groundhog Day, Valentine's Day, President's Day, Mardi Gras, Ash Wednesday, and Black History Month. Now you see that there is a yes. So those are some of the ones. There are a few other days as well which I haven't listed here, but the month of February, and in this video, I'm just gonna touch upon Valentine's Day, Mardi Gras, and Black History Month. All right. So coming back, and let me just talk to you guys about what is the significance of the different holidays that we have, right? I mean, we all like to celebrate the different holidays that we have, like Valentine's Day, Mardi Gras, and and you guys should be aware of the Black History Month as well. Which is fairly and a lot significant, right? So what exactly is Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day is a holiday that celebrates romantic love. When is it? It is on February 14th, as almost all of you are aware of, right? Who celebrates this day? The day is widely celebrated in United States, but it is not a federal holiday, right? And now I want to talk about a little bit about the history of Valentine's Day, just so you guys are aware. Okay, now this session is more about talking about the history, what is the significance, and so to spread more awareness again, right? um, the history of Valentine's Day, no one is quite sure where the origins of Valentine's Day first came from. There were at least three Saint Valentines from the early Catholic Church who were martyrs. The day of Saint Valentine could have been named after one of them, right? The day became associated with romance sometime in the Middle Ages. In 1300s, the English poet Geoffrey Chaucer wrote a poem that linked the day with love. This likely was the beginning of celebrating love on this day. And in the 18th century, sending romantic cards on Valentine's Day became very popular. People made elaborate handmade cards with ribbons and lace, and they all began to use hearts and cupids as decorations, right? The holiday spread to the US, and in 1847, the first mass produced Valentine's cards were made by entrepreneur Esther Holland. So that's just a little bit of a history about the Valentine's Day and some fun facts about Valentine's Day. Around 150 million cards are sent on this day, making it the second most popular holiday to send cards after Christmas. If you include cards given at school and handmade cards, the number of Valentines exchange is estimated to be nearly 1 billion. Because so many students give cards, teachers receive the most cards of any profession. All right, around 85% of Valentine's cards are purchased by women. 73% of flowers are purchased by men. All right, so guys, if you are thinking, I think it's a good idea to buy some flowers, right? The oldest love poem is said to be written on a clay tablet over 5,000 years ago. And around 36 million heart-shaped boxes of chocolate, will be given as gifts on Valentine's Day. Millions of pet owners buy gifts for their pets on this day, and there's so much significance about the Valentine's Day. The second thing, so that is about the Valentine's Day. The second thing I want to cover about is the Mardi Gras. I'm sure Mardi Gras is associated with a lot of things that uh, with a lot of things, and it is big in Louisiana, right? Obviously, almost everybody have heard about it, and the beads, and people dressing up, and partying and everything. So here's a little bit of a history about the Mardi Gras, right? What does Mardi Gras celebrate? Mardi Gras is the last day of the carnival. It is also a day before Ash Wednesday, which begins the Christian season of Lent. Okay. When is Mardi Gras celebrated? Mardi Gras occurs the day before Ash Wednesday. Because Ash Wednesday moves with Easter, the date of Mardi Gras moves as well. All right. So like for example, February, it was on February 28th in 2017, February 13th on 2018, and it is expected to be March 5th on 2019. All right. So who celebrates this day? Mardi Gras is celebrated throughout the world. In US, the Mardi Gras is an official holiday in the state of Louisiana. There you go. It is celebrated by many people. To most people, the day is just a good reason to have a big party, especially if they are in New Orleans, right? What do people do to celebrate it? And let me talk. There are a number of parades and floats, and there is so many things people do to celebrate it. The largest celebration obviously takes place in New Orleans, Louisiana. People dress up in bright and crazy looking costumes. The parades have all sorts of colorful floats and marching bands and all of that, right? Now, a little bit about the history of the Mardi Gras. The history of Mardi Gras can be tracked back to the Middle Ages. Now, during these times, people would eat heartily. have their stomach full. The night before, they had to start fasting on Ash Wednesday, right? Other traditions sprang up during the Middle Ages, including the serving of the king's cake in 12th century France. In early England, this day was a religious day where people confessed their sins in order to get ready for the Lent. Mardi Gras was introduced in Louisiana. Why is it so big in Louisiana? You may be asking that, right? Mardi Gras was introduced in Louisiana when French-Canadian explorer Jean-Baptiste Le Moyne, Sieur de Bienville, landed just south of today's New Orleans on March 2nd, 1699. Since it was the night before Mardi Gras, he named the landing area as Point du Mardi Gras. And in 1703, the Mardi Gras was celebrated at the small settlement of Fort Louis de la Mobile. All right. In the 1730s, Mardi Gras became a popular celebration in New Orleans. Originally, it was celebrated with a large dance called a ball. The holiday became more popular over time. Parades began in 1800s with the first throwing of items occurring in 1870. And in 1875, the day became an official holiday in the state of Louisiana. So if you're looking for a holiday, maybe it's a good time to move to Louisiana, right? So some fun facts about Mardi Gras. The term Mardi Gras can often refer to 2 weeks leading up to the final day, which is called the Mardi Gras Day or the Fat Tuesday. The Monday before is sometimes called Fat Monday or Lundi Gras. The celebration goes by different names throughout the world. Other names include Pancake Day, Fat Tuesday, Shrove Tuesday, and Tuesday of Carnival. All right. The official colors of the holiday are green, gold, and purple. Green stands for faith, gold stands for power, and purple stands for justice. Private clubs called Crews, Krews, organize the events and parades in New Orleans. All right, so that is about the New Orleans Day. And one of my favorite for today is the Black History Month. And let's go in and dive a little bit into what exactly is the Black History Month. All right. So the Black History Month is a time when the contributions and achievements of Black people are celebrated and studied in schools and libraries across the nation. It is observed in the United States, Canada, and in the United Kingdom. In the United States, it is sometimes referred to as African American History Month. Okay, it's a lot of significance. It has a lot of significance. When is it observed? Black History Month is observed in February in the United States and Canada, and October in the United Kingdom. Now, every Black History Month has a theme associated with it. Each year there is a theme for the month, and here, like for example, in 2010, the history of Black economic empowerment. In 2014 was the civil rights in America. 2016 was hallowed ground sites of African American memories. 2017 was the crisis in Black education. And this year, 2019, is the theme is about migration. How people from across the Black nation have migrated, and and that's one of the theme of this year. So what do people do? Black History Month is mostly observed in nation schools. Students study prominent African American leaders and the history of the civil rights movement. Other organizations may celebrate the month with special programmings and exhibits. Now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the history of the Black History Month. The idea of setting aside a time to highlight Black History Month was introduced in 1926 by a historian named Carter G. Woodson. He picked a week in February near to the birthdays of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. Over the next several years, the idea took hold at many college campuses and school districts throughout the nation. In 1976, President Gerald Ford officially recognized Black History Month, and each president since has designated February as a Black History Month. So there you go. That's about the history of the Black History Month. Now, some interesting facts about the Black History Month. The month was first observed in United Kingdom in 1987 and in Canada in 1995. In 1976, the theme for the month was American for all America. Sorry, America. Sorry, I repeat that again. In 1976, the theme for the month was America for all Americans. There are schools named for Carter G. Woodson in many states, including California, Florida, Georgia, and Illinois. There have been many US postage stamps over the years that celebrate the month. The month of June is celebrated as African American Music Appreciation Month. So there you go. I mean, that's all I got for, for the month of February. There is a lot. Again, I just want to realize, make everybody realize that I'm covering a special edition about the months. Like every month of the first week of every month, I'll be talking about what the month signifies, and then what are some of the major holidays, and we'll be covering those in a 10 to 15-minute session. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you do like it, if you did like this video, then give this video a thumbs up, and also please make sure to subscribe to my channel, me, or you can just click on my name, Muzaffar Muhammad, and you can subscribe to my channel. All right, guys, thank you so much, and stay tuned for more of interesting facts and uncovering adventures and discovering Atlanta. All right, take care and enjoy your day. Bye.